Well, a frustrating afternoon, Gary, in lots of ways, and again undone by a sloppy start.
Yeah, but you can't keep, and I won't look for it, John. We've got to address things now. I feel that we find ourselves in a very, very dangerous position the way we're starting games at the moment. I think that's 5 league games we've played this year. We've scored, but we've basically conceded 8 goals so far, 7 in the first 20 minutes. You know, you think we'd learn a little bit from the other day, really, but you know, you change things around because the display defending the other day collectively as a team or in the defensive area was not good enough. And you know, you give people an opportunity who get frustrated because they don't get a chance, and all of a sudden within 21 seconds you're 1-0 down. You know, and you know, I thought for the next 10 or 15 minutes I felt we were in control of the game, but never really hurting them. They come in their half again, open us up easy again, and free ball in the box, free header, 2-0. And you can't keep chasing games. So, you know, I have to turn around and work hard now in a big way, because I think that it is starting to, at one end we're very poor in respect of we don't like scoring, but we're saying that we don't really look like we've got a threat or create a threat at the moment there, and defensively at the moment, you know, we're conceding too many goals too early in games.
And as you say though, Gary, our approach play at times was very, very good.
Yeah,
but
we're not hurting teams though, John. Like, you know, I'll stand up and be counted and lead by example. At the end of the day, we're not hurting teams. It looks lovely when you're passing the ball about side to side, but we're not hurting teams. We're not asking enough questions of teams at the moment in any way or form, and they're asking questions of us as a team. We're not dealing with them. So at the moment, you know, we're off the mark. We've got a lot of work to do. And at the end of the day, you know, you learn a great deal about people, you learn a great deal about players, and as a group, that's management, playing squad and support us all together. And we've got a lot of work to do now, there's no doubt about it. The signs are there that we should have, without doubt, in one way, when you look at the start of the season on paper, and I know on paper it counts for nothing, but I expected us to have more points on the board by now, and in the manner what we're conceding goals, and so early in games, John, it's concerning.
But playing devil's advocate, Gary, of course you are without 3 key players today.
Yeah, but with a great respect to that, you know, that comes into the same category, John, as well. At the end of the day, you've got to keep discipline. We can't look for excuses. One thing what the football club's always had since I've been there is honesty and commitment. And, you know, we're not giving that at the moment, John. We're not giving that. I'm afraid to say that. I don't say that with any happiness, but I say it with a lot of honesty. You can't be losing players through lack of discipline. You know, and you can't be turning around and defending the way we're defending, giving teams head start on this level. So we have to address it in-house. If we can't address it in-house in respect to the personnel, what we've got at the club, we have to move players out to start to get other players in. It's not a case of panicking, but in this league you can't afford to be leaving it, you know, till Christmas and think, oh, if we ain't there, because we won't be there, John, we won't be in the touch at Christmas if we go the way we're going. It will be a case of that, you know, we haven't got the right articles up top, we're aware of that. We're not in a position in one way, but being fair, them ones which you're looking for a big one who can fetch people and play, they're hard to find, John. They're hard to find in any way or form. And, you know, I ain't going to just turn around, as I've always said, and just sign someone, so I've got someone now to relieve pressure that way. We are desperate for somebody up top, and the big concern is that, you know, the way we're conceding goals at the moment, as I say, I'm not going to turn around and stand here and hide, but we've got a lot of hard work going forward. And it'd be a test for us. It's not a case of a panic. In the first number one aim, as we always turn and say, they always say second year syndrome, but you know, we have to turn around and make sure that we become a club which is in the conference at the end of this season again, and we've got to work very, very hard, and that comes from myself as a manager of leadership, with my staff, and hopefully the playing squad together.
And next up, Gary, Gateshead on Saturday, who are managerless at the moment and struggling a bit.
Well, you'll say that, John, but I'm sure they have a new manager in place on Saturday against us. It'll be us, and we've got to make sure we don't get the backlash. But it is about us at the moment. We're not doing what we've got to do properly. As I say, it's no good us feeling sorry for ourselves or anything like that. We've got a lot of work to do, and it begins now, really, in a big way. It's a wake-up call. There's no doubt about that.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Gary.